Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 5 of Let's FIFA 15, and we're introducing a new rule in this series based on your guys' input in the last episode. So 5 skill points can be exchanged to 1 skill point from a different continent, meaning that we, for example, can take 5 of our European points and exchange them into 1 South American point or 1 African point if we want to. And we can also do it if we get a lot of South American points, we convert them into, for example, a European point. But I'll get into this a little bit later in the episode, because first up we had the final to play of the Silver Class tournament. And what a squad I'm up against, a pretty nice little team with 8 players with attribute cards on, making it pretty tough to play against. And how that wasn't a penalty, I don't know. Got pulled down inside the box, he didn't even get to the ball, nothing given, and instead he would score just before half time. So we went into the second half, and that was the point where I started creating most of my chances, trying to get it back into the game. A few skill moves back and forth, we found Chifchi and we picked up a corner, and from that we found our center back, beat the player out there on the wing. And I had hoped for a fancy finish there, to be fair, but we got the goal, we got the equalizer, not a beautiful goal, but it brought us into extra time, and I decided to get some players on with some stamina, because low-rated silvers, they're not too well. Their fitness is just not very good towards the end of the game. So I decided to get FifaRalle and Elton on, and FifaRalle had an immediate impact into the game here, into the first half of extra time. He took the free kick, he picked it up again, beat a few players out on the wing before he scored, and I decided to count that as a decent skill goal. But then it fell apart. Substitute S-Wine. He pushed one player to the ground, the next one pulled up injured, and then I missed my tackle with my third player, and then he was gone. And I could see the pass across coming, I covered it, but my player just didn't challenge for it. He didn't even try to get it, and he scored to make it 2-2, and it wasn't over there. S-Wine, I couldn't stop him, and he went to the ground for a penalty. 120th minute, Bob, my keeper, with a wonder save, and that meant we're into a penalty shootout in the end, and what an intense ending to that final of the Silver Class tournament. So into a penalty shootout we go, and I was looking to see if I could win it, but I would never know if I did it because I lost connection to the server. So if we had won the final, we had gotten 5 free packs in regards to the rules of the series, but because it got kicked off, I decided not to open up 5 packs. However, I did score a decent skill goal, so it would unlock me 1 pack at least, and in that I would get Jackson Martinez, giving us 1 more South American point, and that gave us 5 South American points in total. So I decided to use the new rule of the series, converting 10 European points into 2 South American points, giving us a total of 7 South American points, which means we could unlock Vitinho, and I decided to get him, to get 1 more skiller into my ultimate team, and I wanted to use him in a new squad, but I also wanted to merge 2 of my teams. The 2 first teams I built, when playing with them, I didn't really feel they were that strong. The third squad I built, I felt was pretty strong all around, but the 2 other teams I felt, they were weak on certain positions. So I decided to merge them together. So we had Inform Gamakai, Steven Gold, FifaRalle and Chifchi into the side, and then Vitinho also came into that squad. And all the remaining players in the squads got put up on the transfer list. Some of them sold on, gave us 45,000 coins in total, and we built the remaining of the squad for around 18,000 coins. So yeah, we got Rafael into the net, and yeah, some decent stats for a Brazilian goalkeeper, I'd say. Nothing amazing though. Koulibaly, definitely the most expensive player, but some really good stats, and his Napoli teammate Gulam, also some very good stats for a silver defender. So they cost 15 out of the 18,000 coins. Then we got Ferreira, which is tall, fast, and that is good enough for me for a silver defender. Nababkin on the right back, he's mainly there for chemistry reasons, but he got some decent stats. And finally, the last player we picked up for the squad was João Mario, which actually was the cheapest player of them all, but he was the one who actually ended up playing very well for me for some reason. And then we had a bunch of skillers on the top, of course, Gold and Vitinho into the side. But not full chemistry yet. I need to convert a few players players. So I went out and spent a few coins on some position modifiers. First I converted gold into a center attacking mid and Gary Mackay-Steven into a right wing, leaving me with a 23k left of coins to use for the future. But apart from that, I was ready to head back into the silver class tournament. I was a little bit disappointed about the final pulling up and he went on the counter attack, score in the 119th minute, and then I ended up losing connection. So I was hoping for a bit of a better game, playing with the new squad, starting over in the tournament, and we get on the ball here with Gary Mackay-Steven taking a shot there, but on his weak foot, it was easily saved by the keeper, and he would get on the ball again here, breaking on through into the box, this time on his left, but once again saved by his keeper, and instead it was actually Chifty with some quite nice stuff here, beating one defender with some lovely skill moves. He goes into the box, past one more, and I decided to count that as an awesome skill goal. Had some pretty nice skill moves going, and in the end we would go up 1-0. Shikabala also getting a little chance going for himself here, trying out the chip, but it was too close to the keeper, and Gary Mackay-Steven got one more chance. What a run, breaking on through into the box, and he gets the shot in. But it was saved. Could have been a really nice goal. But nonetheless, we won the game 1-0 in the end. One awesome skill goal. And João Mario with the man of the match there. And we go out and open up 2 packs. And in the first one, there happens quite a bit of stuff. We get 1 free pack. We get 3 European players. And we get Ben Arthur, meaning he's now unlocked on the skill tree. However, we cannot use him yet. Just like with Matias Fernandes in the beginning of the series, we cannot use him before we reach that tier he's in. But we unlocked him. We don't need to use points on him once we reach him. In my second pack, I just got a few European players, and then I open up the 3 pack I got in the first pack I opened, and in that I got 1,000 coins and a chemistry star, but not really anything special, and 3 European players yet again. So yeah, going into the skill tree, as you can see, we do now have Ben Arthur unlocked, but we cannot use him yet, but eventually we'll get there. However, I want to play one more game in this episode, so we jumped into the quarterfinals of the Silver Class tournament, rocking with the squad we built in this episode, because it felt pretty strong in the first game I played, but then I faced this. Just like the ultimate BPL silver squad, I just thought, oh, this is gonna be a tougher one, but Chifty with a really nice chance from the start of the game, picking me up a corner, and we would find João Mario beating the defender with a stepper. We send it in, and once again, Gary Mackay-Steven, where is that fancy finish? I don't want to tap in, I want like a cool heel shot. That is what I want to see. But we continue with the chances, and Shikabala, dazzling skill moves, beating 2 players, another one, and what a goal that would have been if we just could have hit it into the back of the net. I was like, no, why couldn't I convert that? And in the end, my opponent would rage quit João Mario with a 10.0 rating, man of the match yet again, and that is going to be where we end off this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I know some of the stuff went a little bit fast with me explaining the new rules and that kind of stuff, but I hope you could sort of understand it. And apart from that, that is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and that is pretty much all. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.